Once upon a time, in a quiet kingdom surrounded by mountains and rivers, there lived a wise and curious king. Unlike rulers who spent their days behind palace walls, this king often disguised himself to walk among his people. He believed that true leadership required understanding the everyday struggles of ordinary citizens. One morning, the king had an idea. He ordered a large boulder to be placed in the middle of the main road leading into the village square. Then, hidden behind nearby trees, he watched to see what would happen. Not long after, a wealthy merchant came riding by in a decorated carriage. Seeing the obstacle, he scowled in frustration. "What a disgrace," he muttered. "Why isn't the king doing something about this?" He turned his horses around and took a longer route, kicking up dust and complaints as he went. Later, a group of noblemen passed by. Dressed in fine clothes, they stared at the rock, muttered about the king's negligence, and walked around it without making an effort to move it. "It's not our job to clear the road," one of them said, adjusting his silk cloak. Throughout the day, many villagers came upon the rock. Some blamed the king. Others blamed lazy workers. Some simply sighed and made their way around it, irritated that their path had been blocked. But then, near sunset, a peasant arrived carrying a basket of vegetables. He set it down, studied the rock, and looked around. No one was nearby. With a deep breath, he rolled up his sleeves and began pushing. The rock was heavy and the work exhausting. He strained, slipped, and got dirt on his clothes, but he didn't stop. Finally, after much effort, he nudged the boulder off the road. Wiping sweat from his brow, he turned to pick up his basket, and that's when he saw it. Beneath the rock, nestled in the earth, was a small leather pouch. Curious, he picked it up and opened it. Inside were several gold coins and a note written on fine parchment. It read, "This gold is for the one who took the time and effort to move the rock. Every obstacle we face holds a hidden gift, but only for those who choose action over complaint." The king. The man stood in stunned silence. His hard work had not only cleared the road for others but had unexpectedly changed his own life. He returned home, not only richer in gold, but in understanding. The next day, the king revealed the truth of his experiment. "You all saw the obstacle," he told his people, "but only one among you saw it as a chance to act. Let this be a lesson: complaints change nothing. Effort changes everything." Underscore 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 underscore. Lesson: every obstacle in life is not just a burden, but an invitation, a chance to grow, to help, and to discover hidden opportunities. Whether it's a personal challenge, a difficult situation, or an inconvenience, how we respond reveals our character. The path to growth is rarely smooth, but those who take action, not just talk, often find that the struggle itself carries the greatest reward. The obstacle is not in the way, the obstacle is the way.